Hi guys! I feel like I haven't recorded here in this setting in a long time. I feel like my earlier book videos, I filmed a lot here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Jayleen Marie Cruz, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Disclaimer before I get into this video, this is probably the only time that I will ever bring like health stuff into a video. It's not really health stuff, it's more like just your heart rate. I'm not gonna be talking about like health anything, but yeah, just a little disclaimer. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like I can't do that, girl. I can't do that. I'm already an anxious person and I have anxiety, and you might as well call me a hypochondriac already. So disclaimer, if my heart rate, because this is what this video is about, if my heart rate is high, I'm okay, I'm fine, I promise you. I'm just an anxious person 24/7. You guys saw the title of this video. I'm going to be doing, I need to stop doing that. The last video I edited, I kept doing this. So yeah guys, so I don't know why I'm clapping. Like, am I spelling out how many syllables? You guys saw the title of today's video. I'm going to be doing my heart rate chooses how many pages I read. So I'm gonna be letting my little Apple Watch, my little handy dandy Apple Watch here. I like how I'm already out of breath. Girl, I was literally running up and down the steps just just to start recording. I don't even know how to like explain this because I'm not like a techie person. If you have an Apple Watch, I feel like it's any watch, honestly. Well, not any watch, but like watches that you could tap on. I don't know, girl. If you have an Apple Watch, I feel like everybody kind of knows this by now, but there is a, like, your heart rate. You can check your heart rate, but you can like check your heart rate, and it's measuring mine right now. And yeah, that is how we are going to do that today. Before we see how many pages I have to read for today, I honestly didn't know what book I wanted to read, but ever since I did like my little thrifted book haul, it was only 2 books. It was one of the Mortal Instruments books, and then I had a book by Lisa Jewell, and ever since it's been in my room and on my bookshelf, I have wanted to pick it up. And I hear a lot about Lisa Jewell right now. I think there's another book that I've heard about. Yeah, this is the book we're gonna be reading in this video. I have never read anything by Lusa? Wow. I haven't read anything or any books by Lisa Jewell. I think she's like a thriller horror. I watched Heather's video, Heather McClary, I think that's how you say her last name, and the way that she was saying horror, I love her. I have been very intrigued. I honestly don't know what this book is about, so let's read over real quick. No one ever just disappeared. Ellie Mack was the perfect daughter, and then she was gone. 10 years after Ellie's disappearance, her mother, Laurel Mack, is trying to put her life back together when she meets an unexpectedly charming man in a cafe. Before she knows it, she's meeting Floyd's daughters and his youngest, Poppy. Poppy? Wait, what? There's too many commas. There's too many commas, girl. Why am I getting... Before she knows it, she's meeting Floyd's daughter and his youngest, Poppy. Takes Laurel's breath away because the eerily precocious Poppy is a spitting image of Ellie. And now the unanswered questions she tried so hard to put to rest begin haunting Laurel anew. Where did Ellie go? Did she run away from home, as the police have long suspected, or did something more sinister happen? A haunting page-turner of sheer perfection. Tale of one mother's quest to uncover the discover what happened to her daughter. Great, read that. Should I really rethink about doing booktube videos? Because if I can't even read a fucking synopsis and a blurb, Jayleen, what am I doing here? Y'all know that one TikTok sound? Don't worry about that, girl. Don't worry about that. I can't read all that shit. That is me. I actually have a couple of tabs correlated with the book cover. I just like put them together before I started this video. Anyway, I'm stalling. I'm talking so much that I think my heart rate might be high. Really excited. This sounds interesting. We will see. I'm gonna have just like my phone recording here. I'm not a professional. Let's open my little heart rate. Okay, we're measuring right now. Let's take a couple deep breaths. I just measured my heart rate. It was about, because I wanted to see if it would stop at any like point. I feel like if it's longer, because you know your heart rate's like always fucking changing, but it stayed longer at like 91 or 90. Should I do 91 or 90? It did stay longer at like 90 or 91, so I guess we can read 91 pages today of Then She Was Gone. Let's get into it. Super excited to literally jump into this. Just made myself some like little fries. So if I'm eating, if y'all see me eating, I'm eating. But from what obviously I'm not even far yet. I'm only in the prologue. The way she's written it, is this author, like, is she British? They say year 10, year 9, and year 8. I feel like because I don't read so much of, like, you know, thriller and horror books, I have good intuition in real life, but like bad intuition when I'm reading. Because there are some people who like read thriller books and horror books and they immediately get the plot, like, oh, you know, I figured it out. Girl, I don't. I'm literally so clueless. Because I feel like when I enter the space of like, oh, I'm just gonna read, girl, I'm not thinking. I'm gonna let the words, and as soon as I read them, that is me figuring it out. I'm so clueless to all of that. Oh, everybody pause what you're doing. Guess who came over here? Where we're going? Just gonna look outside the window now. I don't want to hear no barking. What did I literally get myself into? What? I feel like the camera's just like on a weird angle. What did I literally get myself into? Like, I don't know if she's talking about herself or if she's talking about her daughter, but I'm at a part. I'm only like 10 pages in. Yeah, this is chapter 2. And towards the end of the chapter, before Ellie went missing, she was like saving a, what was it, lasagna in the fridge. Towards the end of the chapter, she goes, because Hannah, is Hannah her daughter? I think so. Hannah goes, why not? Just know, she said softer this time. She made her beans on toast, sat and watched her eat it. Hannah, her middle child, the difficult one, the tiring one, the one she wouldn't want to be stranded on a desert island with, and a terrible thought shot through her so fast she barely registered it. It should be you missing and Ellie eating beans on toast. She touched Hannah's cheek gently with the palm of her hand and then left the room. Oh, is this the mother referring to her daughter, or am I thinking something sinister? That's a bit extreme. That is so sad. This is where assumptions come in, because I am on page 43 and I'm like on chapter 12. Why is the dad like, if the dad just like doesn't play a part in the book, I automatically assume he did something. Paul is just like, I'm getting sus vibes right now. As of right now, I feel like I'm confused. They also go back, so they'll go back in time and then present time. That's interesting. And we're also getting a little bit of Ellie. I think this is third person. I don't have a problem with reading in third person. I've read many other books in third person and I find it to be fine. So if you want to read this book, know that, because I know a lot of people are not a big fan of that. Third point of view, this book is. You guys, this is so sad, but she is going on a date right now with Floyd. As soon as she's about to leave, she has like a picture of her 3 kids. And she picks up the picture and she like puts her like thumb over Ellie. And she says, I'm going on a date, Ellie, with a nice man. He's called Floyd. I think you'd like him. And then she says, and she passes her thumb over her girl's smiling face over the giant pom-pom. That's awesome, Mom. Or Mum. She hears her say, I'm so happy for you. Have fun. I'll try, she replies to the emptiness. I'll try. No, because I almost just teared up. That is so sad. It is a lot later. Girl, I'm in bed. I am in bed. It is 10:22. I did not get to where I needed to get to, which is literally page 91. I read a little bit on my phone. I'm on chapter 15. Yeah, I did not read much, so I'm probably gonna sit here or lay here and get to page 91. Laurel and Floyd just had their date. He mentioned Poppy, and now she's back home and she's looking him up. That's where I'm at. I don't have much to update. If I do get into like page 91, I feel like the book will start like catching up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I make it to page 91. Guys, you guys, help me, help me. I have a problem. I literally just downloaded. You guys are gonna be like, get a fucking life, but I literally downloaded Heyday today. Tell me to get off. Tell me. Okay, let me like update it and then we'll read it. I'm reading this one part and Laurel and Floyd are on their second date and there's this song playing because I tried putting music. The song is called All I Want by 𝚋𝚜𝚒𝚗𝚜. Is that like a band or something? 𝚋𝚜𝚒𝚗𝚒? I don't know. I'm just like realizing because Laurel and Floyd are like older, like they're older people and they're like in their 40s, 50s, and it makes me want to read about, I know this is like a thriller, like mystery type of book or whatever, but it makes me want to realize that I like want to read about 40 and 50-year-olds falling in love, because what I'm reading right here is like it's bittersweet. I'm saying that, but I'm literally only taking the romance aspect from this book right now. Guys, I'm delirious right now. I really am. Am I gonna make it? I don't know. I'm on page 73. And I have it downloaded on my Kindle app, but the thing is, if I even lift up my phone, I will be going on Heyday. I'm not kidding. Okay, let me get back to reading and stop playing. I made it and it just ended perfectly. 93 ended on the end of a chapter. I take back earlier what I said about Paul, Laurel's ex-husband, because she described him to be nice. See, I don't trust people. Like, ever since I have read any of Freida McFadden's books, and when it comes to a thriller or mystery book, I don't trust anybody. Like, I barely trust Laurel right now. Like, is she gonna go crazy because like Poppy resembles Ellie? Ending off on chapter 19. That is the next chapter. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is 10:55. Obviously the next day. It is Friday. It is Friday, May 31st, which is crazy. That's crazy. It's literally June tomorrow. And then my birthday is in July. And then I turn 23. I don't want to grow up. No. Who wants to be an adult? No. Stay young. Y'all saw me last night. I was literally like obsessed with playing a Heyday. I don't know what's going on. I need to back off Heyday. This is not sponsored whatsoever. I'm just like I just need to tell you that. Last night I made it to 93, which was the end of the chapter. I wouldn't stop at 91 because 91 was literally like the end of the chapter was right there, okay? I saw it, I grabbed it, and I reached it. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking, because on the back of the book it says she's meeting Floyd's daughters and his youngest, Poppy, takes Laurel's breath away because Poppy is a spitting image of Ellie. I thought Poppy was Ellie, so I was like, wait, does he have like some sort of superpower? Like, am I I don't know why I was thinking that last night. Maybe because I was literally trudging through. I was like, wait, that wouldn't make sense because Poppy is younger and Ellie would have been much older. I think she would have been like 25 already. When does this book take place? I think it's the 2000. I don't remember. I don't remember, but in the beginning I saw like 2005 something. I don't know what the time frame of this book is. I know it goes back to then and then the present. Yeah, I don't know what the time frame is, but I was getting confused last night. I was like, what? Does Poppy have some superpowers and she's Ellie? Yeah, we will see. Okay, time to check my heart rate for how many pages I'm gonna read for Friday today. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these days I don't charge my Apple Watch, because sometimes, girl, I just throw it on my side table and don't put it to charge. Chief! Guys, I'm sorry, Chief is literally scratching himself. I can't control that. Why is my heart rate literally, like, I'm literally just talking. It was at 103 for a little bit. No, I'm not doing all that. No, no. Oh no, it was at 103. Did you guys see that? I'm just gonna follow what it says down here. The gray area, it says 102 beats per minute. So, and that was like a minute ago. So I'm gonna follow that. Okay, it was at like 103. Y'all saw that. Did y'all see that? It was at 103 for a little bit. So I'm gonna just follow 102. So for Friday, we're gonna be reading 102 pages. I'm on page, okay, wait, 93, 94, 95? Is this 95? Yes. It's like a freaking blank page. So I'm like, do I even count that? Okay, it kind of ends off on a chapter 2. So that's actually good. These are good. These numbers are good. Thank you, heart rate. We're ending off on almost the end of chapters. Not in the almost the middle of one. Where I'm at, like I said, I'm on chapter 19. And right now, I think they're on their 3rd date. I think Floyd and Laurel are on their 3rd date. He was like, I want to see you again, blah, blah, blah. SJ kind of like blew him off or something. And now, sorry, y'all, sorry. I had to clear the throat there. And now Poppy has to come along with Floyd. That's where I am at right now. So he's bringing Poppy to like another dinner at Laurel's flat. I don't want to say apartment because we're in a different setting, babe, okay? Her flat. Let's finally get into reading. I feel like the story is definitely gonna pick up. Like, I'm feeling something. I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't know what. We will see. We will see. Guys, I had to pause the video that I was watching, but guys, I can't, like, this is, why is Floyd being weird? Why is he being weird? Like, they're still at the dinner and they're like talking and making conversation, and every time Poppy like kind of like interrogates Laurel, Floyd like puts his hand on her knee and like gives her like a squeeze. I'm getting a little bit uncomfy. I'm getting a little bit uncomfy. No, I had to turn on the camera for 2 seconds. I'm at the part where Poppy and Laurel are like shopping together. The beginning of chapter 22, she says, on Friday evening. Okay, I don't have to read all that. Hannah goes, wow, Mom, you look gorgeous. And, you know, she does her little twirl and she says, thank you. And then she says, Ellie helped me choose it. Is this the thing where the mom goes crazy? She says, Ellie helped me choose it. An echoing silence spreads between them. Oh, says Laurel. Did I just say Ellie? Oh gosh. I wasn't planning to record from this angle, but I'm at a part right now. Wait, I'm not reading on the book. I'm reading on my phone. I'm at a part right now where her name is Blue. I guess her name, Jake's like girlfriend, wife, Blue, calls Laurel and she's like, I don't really know about Lloyd. What did she say? I have like a sixth sense and your boyfriend, his aura is all wrong, it's dark. And then she's like, I have this gift. I can see into people's psyches through the walls of their higher consciousness. You know what? I read that part and I was like, okay. But you guys ever had a friend and your mom is like, I don't really like them, like that's not gonna last? This is what that's giving. And then you're not friends with that person anymore. Why do mothers always know? There hasn't been any dialogue, much dialogue about Blue. She's just jumping in here and she's like, yeah, I feel the aura of your boyfriend, Lloyd, it's dark, it's wrong. Blue, I'ma trust you, girl. Blue, I'ma trust you. I haven't been making it far. I'm on chapter 24, but like now it's picking up. Now I'm very like, why does Blue think this? Let me continue. So we're gonna get a third point of view of Noelle. I can't wait to see what Noelle says and what's been going on with her. I'm gonna try and talk close to the camera because I don't know if you guys can hear me because they're doing the grass over there. Anyway, I just made it to where I needed to be at. I made it to 193 and I feel like, from what I'm reading so far, I feel like Noelle, right? Yeah, Noelle took Ellie. I feel like that's the only theory that I have in my head. I don't know, is it an obvious thing? I don't know about this author, if she makes it obvious or not. I don't know, but I made it to chapter 31. I actually might sit here and read some more. Laurel went to her nephew's place, or where they inherited the place, I guess, and then they went into the basement and they found something, and then Laurel took like a chapstick. Oh, she pulls out like Ellie's little box that she has, that, you know, she has of her only, and all the chapsticks, it forms a set. So that is interesting. I'm probably gonna definitely sit here and read some more because it's just so good. I'm back home. I feel like I was recording a lot today. I just like, when I'm home alone, I just like start bobbing to the camera so I feel less alone. Anyway, so thank y'all if you're watching. Thank you for being here with me. Anyway, I feel like I talked a lot today, but I made it to part 4. I don't think I'm gonna read any more today. I don't know, but I made it to part 4. It is very, girl, I'm getting uncomfy sometimes because how Noelle talks about Ellie. I'm like, no. It is Saturday, the next day. It is actually a lot later, like a lot. It is 3:55 p.m. I just couldn't record this morning. I was doing my own thing, had things to do, and it's also the weekend, Saturday and Sundays, and it's cleaning day. Had to do that first. Yesterday I hit part 4, or I made it to part 4. I made it to part 4, and then I guess, was it last night? I don't even remember. I was just like, I laid in bed and then I read a little bit to like fall asleep. I made it to part 4 and then I read like 2 chapters, which they weren't long at all. But I made it to chapter 37. It says here on the Kindle app that I'm like at 64%. I really want to finish up the book today. I don't know if I will. We will see what my little heart rate or Apple Watch will say. Okay guys, okay, let's see. Why is it like at 105? Guys, what should I pick? I don't know. I'm like counting seconds to see like where it stops the longest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. See? I don't know. Okay, we'll just do this. A minute ago. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. Because, like, I can't. So, 89 pages we're gonna be reading today. 229 plus 89. And that's 318. So, I have to get to page 318 today. I'll try to. We will see. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. And I might finish the book, maybe. back to the park we go because it is a nice day and I'm gonna sit and read. I have some time to myself. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know, but I just got to chapter 43 and sorry to curse, but what the actual fuck? No. This is, when I tell you my heart dropped, my heart literally dropped right here, right now. What the fuck did Noelle literally do to Ellie? I'm uncomfortable. Like, I'm just confused. Did I like misread a part? Because when did she even do that to Ellie? I don't want to say it, but like, because like when you read, if you read the book, you just like, you just know. I just want to know when she did that to Ellie. Like, how did the conception? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you guys. My heart literally went. I'm getting icky vibes. Just like ick. I don't know if you guys know this one movie. What's her name? What did she star in? Was she on a Disney Channel show? And it's a real case in real life where it was like a mom, dad, but it's a movie too. As a matter of fact, let me look it up. I feel like I'm talking really loudly, but like nobody's around. But it's a movie. It came out in like 2021, and it's called Girl in the Basement. And ever since I watched that movie, like while I was watching the movie, I almost like threw up multiple times, literally calling the dad like mother. Like, that's what I'm calling Noelle. Like, this is what this book is like heading towards, and it's just like, ugh. I was not expecting this. Miss Lisa Jewell, you are putting me through the ringer for real. And I know I said I was like uncomfortable. Honestly, I'm like intrigued. I'm enjoying it. It's like very like, whoa. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is so funny. I don't know how Noelle is telling this her point of view or her story. It's like her point of view, but it's still like third person like view. She was like planning an escape with somebody. I can't say because then it's just gonna spoil it. Floyd was like, I think we need to talk. We need to talk. And then they sit down. He says, I've been thinking about blank. I'm not gonna say her name. About our arrangements going forward, and it can't go on like this. And to be horribly frank with you, Noelle, I fear for her living with you. I think here it came. I think you're toxic. Floyd, why did you not realize this like earlier? It is the next afternoon, actually. It's not even the morning anymore. I'm here to talk about Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell Girl. Last night I did talk about it a little bit, and then I made notes literally on my notes app because I wanted to talk about a couple things. I don't want to say anything because I want people to like read this book and like go into it and be like, what the fuck? I want people to honestly be shocked. Here are some of my thoughts. I'm just gonna read it off from what I said because I literally it's like a freaking essay. One of my first thoughts was Laurel. I really loved Laurel's character. Like, she is such a good female character. And this is where I say this. I say Laurel keeps to herself, and I love that, meaning that she doesn't tell anyone about like her plans, finding Ellie, or like finding what happened to her. Because you know, in books where too many people are involved and all of that stuff, and it becomes this big like, oh, you're insane, like you're lying. Laurel kept to her fucking self, and she was smart for that, because having other people's opinions sometimes never works, because there's lies. People mix it up, people call you crazy. And I said that, and I said I think sometimes an individual character works better than multiple in mysteries like this, because in a group setting or too many people's input, it can mess up the dialogue of the story. Sometimes figuring it out herself is the best thing to do, especially a loved one that you know. What am I trying to say? Like, if it was a lot of people coming in to help find Ellie and all of that stuff, I feel like it honestly would have been a disaster. The next thing I said was, I love Boo's character, the Psyche. She's literally someone that we see in real life and plays into our day-to-day lives, like intentions and intuition and people's vibes. I love that. I love that Lisa Jewell brought that into the book, because we experience that type of shit in real life. Towards the end of the story, when the story's like, oh, you know, coming together, how she figures out what happens to Ellie. She's in a relationship with Floyd, so when she finds something out about Floyd, and then it's the next day, she's like, I'm going to Floyd's, here's the address in case something goes wrong. She literally texts, I can't find it. Wait, no, I don't know, I can't find it. I don't think I highlighted it, but yeah, she finds out something about Floyd because it was the end of the book and it was all coming together. And then yeah, like I said, she texts Paul, her ex-husband, and Hannah, oh, if something goes wrong, here's the address. Like she knew. Anyway, so that's what Laurel did, and I was like, she's like, if I go missing, here's the fucking address. Great FMC. Lisa Jewell 8. The ending, Floyd's like video, won't say too much about that. Floyd's video that he did for Laurel to explain everything, shocking. At least he did that. Recommend reading this. I'm giving Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell 4.5. Loved it. Highly recommend reading it. I will for sure be picking up another Lisa Jewell book. If you have read by Lisa Jewell before, let me know what other book I should read by her. I had so many emotions in this video. That is literally all from me, you guys. Highly recommend reading this book. It was so fun. Literally crazy, uncomfortable. Literally didn't want to put it down. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of my social throw up is down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.